Ravens Flock, Ravens Nation, man. Flock Nation was good, y'all. Was good. Uh, Shouts out to people that subscribe, new subscribers, old subscribers, people that just watch the video. Shouts out to my homie No Pad, No Pencil Sports. Shouts out to my homie Fresh Life. Shouts out to my homie Fred. I forget the damn channel name he got. I forget it. But shouts out to him. Trying to think who else. Shouts out to my homie on IG, Rowag. Shouts out to my homie Raekwon. Trying to think who else. I think that's probably about it. We here today. You know, if I would have did this video yesterday, today is Saturday, right? If I would have did this video yesterday, right, I would have been highly annoyed, highly irritated, like just, you know, running on fumes, like, you know. So I'm glad I wasn't hasty and just, you know, just release whatever. But I want to attack this situation that we got right now. Not Lamar. I'm going to look at this whole situation as far as Ravens go in two different perspectives here. One being my own, just as an opinion. Another being literally just a fan of the team. So I'm going to get into just being a fan of the team first. The Nelson Agholor situation, I was really, and those that fuck with me and those that I fuck with, they know I wasn't fucking with no Nelson Agholor, and I really didn't care to make a video on it with him coming to for a visit, because I didn't. They brought, I believe, Galladay in for a visit or something like that, and he never signed. So it wasn't that critical to me at the time, but even then, it was just like, we got problems if they really sign this nigga, right? So, and again, I'm addressing this perspective right now as a fan. So, I'm like, what the fuck? What? I said, you know what? Let me check myself, because this is a typical Ravens move, and I don't mean that in a negative way. I'm just saying it's not I don't believe this is their splash move. I'm gonna say that. Wrestling Otaku. Shouts out to my bro Eddie Assan too, because I know he don't fuck with him because he be going in on Lamar, and I don't fuck with niggas like that too either. But I try to keep it just on sports, just in general. Like, you can't discredit a person just because they have different viewpoints as you. Key point, Jason Whitlock. I don't fuck with Jason Whitlock, but this nigga do be making some points sometimes. Like, you know what I'm saying? So but that's another story. But all I'm saying is, I caught wind of. He was one of the videos that I watched, of course, with my homie Fresh Life too. Y'all go check out his channel, man. He released a video on Ravens just recently, just the other day. But Otaku, the Wrestling Otaku dude, you know, he pointed it out too. It's just, I can't get upset about it if this is this is who you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's like being with somebody for over 10 plus years and you mad all of a sudden because they said they're gonna change and they still leave the fucking the toilet paper roll with a little bit of toilet paper instead of refilling it up. I mean, either you're gonna deal with it or you're not. You know what I'm saying? Either you move on or you're not. And again, this is just a fan perspective, so it's just like, I'm not upset about the signing. I'm more bothered by the fact that they felt the need to pay this dude and bring him on the team, because now You know, I'm not a big fan of bashing players that's on the team. When I mean on the team, I'm literally mean going into the season, we know this person's going to play. Going into the season, this person is going to be playing for us and have a critical role. You know what I'm saying? And even when I don't fuck with them, I try not to literally go in on them while the season going. You know what I'm saying? Because that at any given moment, you never know what a player could do. But I'm gonna definitely express my frustrations if I don't fuck with a certain player. Key point, Keelan Seymour. Key point, Traden Broadwick, whatever the fuck his name was. Key point, what the fuck was his name? Shockey Brown. You know what I'm saying? It's so many players that I really didn't fuck with, but I never really just went the fuck in on like that unless it was off season or after a fucking playoff game. Hollywood. Not to say he didn't play good in the playoff game. I'm saying sound off because of how he played during the season. But nonetheless, my main point and not being upset by this is because if we open the book of Ravens and go to the section of wide receivers, I mean, what the fuck is the name? Agholor wasn't the first. He's not the first. I doubt he's going to be the last, but nobody complained. I don't know if some of y'all fans would have lived through the Kamar Aiken era, the Chris Givens era, the Tandon Doss era. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it was so many points and times and moments. Aaron Mellett, the nigga from Elon, wide receiver, the 5th or 6th round draft pick that was big as shit, 6'3", and never seen the daylight of the field ever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if y'all would have lived through that, like how y'all reacted of this Nelson Agholor situation. Like, trust me, I've never been a fan of Agholor. Never thought he was a good player, but whatever. He's on the team now. Whatever. We'll see what we get. But you know, the other side of this, not the perspective, but the other side of this, as a fan with the whole Nelson Agholor shit too, I'm just like, well, for all that, who else? What was these other wide receivers asking then? If you was fine with saying, you know what, Nelson Agholor, $3 million, we could do that. $6 million in incentives, we could do that. If you felt that way about him, what was the other wide receivers asking for? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's kind of odd to me. Why couldn't we get Devontae Parker at that rate? I mean, they kind of identical in numbers. Not early in their career, but right now. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand that move. But I'm going to say this too, again, as a fan. Agholor has had bright moments. It's not like this motherfucker is who can I compare him to? Like, it's not like this nigga's Ed Dixon or something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not that he just get a bad rep because as a first round draft pick, he really didn't live up to the hype, so to speak. Whatever. I'm not going to get on that. We got people can say that about DeMarcus Robinson. People was going to fucking on D-Rob when he came to the team, yo. But I kept telling people, as a Gators fan, I'm a Gators fan, D-Rob is nice, yo. So, like, I don't know too much about Agholor other than since he came into the league and seeing it from afar, being as though I got plenty of Eagles fans around me and shit. Not now, but, you know, during the time and all that, whatever. I just didn't see the urgency or the need, so to speak, to pay him. Y'all could have kept that money in y'all pocket. But, you know, it is what it is. I'm not tripping off Agholor. I just don't understand the reach for him. Literally reach. Now, as my personal opinion on this matter, my perspective and an opinion on this, between the NFL media, right? I don't know what type of demonic shit is going on. Okay? But Ozzy, if you are involved in any capacity, because it seems like you are, just based off the fact that you're speaking up for EDC, because his words is falling on deaf ears, and we don't give a fuck what he has to say at this point. I've been feeling like this motherfucker. I'm not that type of person to just leave somebody out to dry. I'm gonna give chances before I really go in on your motherfucking ass, because I could be wrong. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna just prejudge and just jump the gun all the time. But I made a video about this, yo. I literally made a video about this. If y'all type it in on YouTube, we take two steps forward and 3 steps back with EDC or some shit like that. I know I put it in one of my shorts though. You know what I'm saying? And that was pertaining to why he not building a fucking offense. Bitch, if you felt any, who the fuck, what wide receivers do we ever get from fucking Patriots? When the fuck did we start doing that? The last player we got from the fucking Patriots was motherfucking Kevon Seymour, and that nigga is trash, yo. That nigga is trash, yo. And you gonna sit here and bring on a fucking Patriots wide receiver and then announce this shit. Y'all could have said this motherfucker was signed to the practice squad, my nigga. Like, I don't give a fuck. Why the fuck y'all announcing that shit like it's cool? Like, ooh, Agholor. Who the fuck is buying Nelson Agholor jerseys? Come on, dog. Ozzy, if you involved in this shit, bro, you need to go too, dog. Like, I appreciate you trying to handle the Lamar situation, but at this point, because all of them people that I had named, Ted Dawes, Aaron Mellett, Kamar Aiken, Chris Givens. I don't even know who the fuck Chris Givens is. Like, I remember this nigga being in New Jersey. I remember this nigga coming from the St. Louis Rams, all that shit. But who the fuck is Chris Givens? The same way I felt about Seth Roberts. Who the fuck is Seth Roberts? I still don't know who the fuck this nigga is, yo. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm like, I can't even be mad at Agholor. At least I know who Agholor, at least I know of him. At least I know of him. I didn't know who the fuck Chris Givens was. Matter of fact, I just told my homie Fred in text, this shit remind me of the Jeremy Macklin signing. It literally reminds me of it. Now, the only difference is it's nowhere near the amount of money. But the production is the fucking same. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck, yo? Yo, again, Ozzy, if you got anything to do with this shit that's going on right now, your ass needs to go to EDC. I'm already done with you, bro. I already been knowing your ass been looking sweaty and fucking nervous for some fucking reason. I kept trying to figure it out. No, why this nigga always look sweaty and nervous? What the fuck is his issue? What is he hiding? Why he always look anxious, like he scared or don't know what the fuck to say? And when I heard the comments about Bateman, I looked at you sideways like, he don't know what to say. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's been moments. Like, I've been peeping, but like I said, I give people chances. So I was giving him a little grace period. You know, when you miss later on your bills, if you don't pay your bill at a certain time, they give you like a grace period. You feel what I'm saying? So I was giving him a grace period. I ain't like everybody, all these other channels. Like, I ain't going to jump on the bandwagon. I do what these other niggas don't do. Like, I'll be going the opposite way just to do that shit because I don't want to be a part of the crowd. I don't care to be. I'm not a follower. Never been. I can't do it. So my thing is, what the absolute fuck are we supposed to do with that? What the fuck is Monken supposed to do with that? Now, granted, this is personal opinion too. Nelson could be solid. I don't know. You don't know what you're going to get from him. But again, this reminds me of the Jeremy Maclin signing. And I heard a certain channel, even though I don't fuck with them like that, because they be sitting there copying flows, stealing flow. Then nigga try to sit there and say, oh, I don't watch your videos. Nigga, if Lamar Jackson can notice my fucking story with among millions of other people, bitch, stop lying, man. Stop lying, man. You ain't gonna sit up here and tell me no bullshit like that, yo. That's bullshit, nigga. It's documented, and I got the receipts. Motherfucking the baby, the fucking rapper, the baby, stole what the fuck I said after we beat the fucking the Titans in the playoffs. I said we smoking on that 2K Henry pack. Fuck all that. We smoking on that Titans pack. That nigga went on motherfucking social media and said we smoking on that Kansas City. What'd he say? We smoking on that something pack. I think that was a Kansas City one or something. I forget what it was, but he said, I'm the first one that said it. I'm like, yo, this nigga. And then he add insult to injury. I'm the first one that said it. Just like somebody else, just like the person I'm talking about right now. Oh, I'm the first one that said it. No, you wasn't, my nigga. There's plenty of other channels that's been sitting here calling out front office and shit, yo. Plenty of them. Plenty of them, bro. Do your homework. Do your research. That's how I know y'all just now jumping off the porch. Y'all feeling yourself because y'all getting a few likes, and motherfuckers is literally only on the wave of the Ravens because of Lamar. They're not really real Ravens fans. They just see what's going on with Lamar and making an opinion on the Ravens. But I'm not looking at it like that. I'm looking at a history, a plethora of evidence of Ravens and how they get down. This move with Nelson Agholor ain't got shit to do with Lamar. It has nothing to do with Lamar. This is a classic Ravens signing. That's it. And that tells me, which is what I was trying to say about the said channel, this is definitely a John Harbaugh pickup. This is definitely a John Harbaugh pickup. But the twist to this, like if I had a half a lime, sliced thinly, twist that bitch. The twist to this, right? I feel like I could be wrong, but last year was Greg Roman last season, and I was telling people that way before the season even started because I felt it. I said, if this nigga not going by the end of the season, we got some real issues. This nigga better be going. I kept saying throughout. You know what I'm saying? So, fast forward, Greg Roman is gone, but look what happened, right? They signed Sammy Watkins not once but twice, back-to-back seasons and shit, at different moments and shit, but it was all to help Roman, right? So, given the fact that this Nelson Agholor signing, it gives me inclination that this is a John Harbaugh situation, a pick, if you will. Even if it was EDC, I don't give a fuck. But it gives me inclination that this is the rumblings of the same situation that Roman went through. Give him whatever he needs because we about to cut ties with this motherfucker. And I want to keep in mind, John only has 2 years left on his contract, and that's going to be done once the season starts. Then it'll be 1 year. You feel what I'm saying? So to me, John's on thin ice right now. I don't got no proof behind it, but I'm going off of how I feel and what I've been seeing these past couple seasons since Lamar been here. I think John's on his way out. Whether retired, whether fired, whether stepping, I don't give a fuck what it is. I think John is being looked at very closely at this point. Aside from Lamar, but just in general, because that signing with Nelson Agholor makes zero sense to me. Now, granted, his stats is a little bit more above average than certain said individuals on a team, but at the same time, I'm not coming out of pocket to pay no fucking bum ass wide. I'm sorry. I'm not coming out of pocket $3 million to pay no fucking bum ass wide receiver like Nelson Agholor, yo. Nigga, I would have made this nigga play for $1 million. Like, what the fuck? I wouldn't even a trip. Like, but come on, yo. Like, I don't even understand that. And then we got the situation with Lamar, right? And it seems everybody and their mama got something to say about how Lamar should get a fucking agent. Everybody and their mama, not everybody, y'all know what I'm saying, I'm just talking shit, had something to say about Lamar early on in his career, saying he not gonna last. Now it's, oh, he needs an agent. I think, and I've been documented this, I've been made a video about this, but I think they just don't want Lamar to hold out. And I kept telling people, everybody kept getting mad at the Ravens, why they not getting a deal done. I told y'all, what if it's Lamar holding up the contract? I told y'all, what if it's Lamar holding up the contract? Now it's being saying Lamar holding up the contract. For whatever reason, his reason is his reason. I don't even care about that. I told you, I'm not worried about the Lamar signing. I know he's going to stay with the team. I'm just saying everybody don't want to shed light on Lamar. And I ain't saying Lamar's wrong in what he's doing. That's the homie, yo, for real. I'm just pointing out it ain't everything and always what it seems. So flash a light back on the Ravens as a whole. They know he don't need no motherfucking agent, but the NFL is so bothered by this man setting a trend, setting a precedent, being his own fucking man, and making these some of these white QBs look stupid as hell because he's going to maximize more than they would without an agent. They can say all the trimmings and all that bullshit, but at the end of the day, Lamar's win percentage is next to Mahomes right now among all active QBs. Active QBs right now. His win percentage is the second highest in the NFL. I don't give a fuck about no passing yards. I don't give a fuck about no passing touchdowns. I don't give a fuck about no accuracy. His win percentage is second to Mahomes. Flat out. I don't give a fuck what need to happen. But Lamar going to remain a fucking Raven because he's the winningest quarterback right next to fucking Mahomes. And if Ravens don't do right by him, okay, we all know at that point in time, this was bigger than the fucking Ravens. This is some real bullshit as far as NFL and black QBs go, especially on Lamar. It's a war out on Lamar. They didn't like Lamar coming at Schefter. They didn't like Lamar coming at Rappaport. They didn't like Lamar coming at the media. They didn't like Lamar having his own interview, not giving media access to ask him whatever they want, or put him on the spot. You feel what I'm saying? Like, they trying to clown, they doing everything to try to make a mockery of Lamar, but it ain't going to work. But this is what I was saying about, y'all think these other teams really going to look out for Lamar? Y'all really think these other teams going to look out for Lamar? Just because they got the money don't mean that they're going to have the moral compass to do right by Lamar, okay? All money ain't good money, yo. And I'm telling y'all that from my experiences personally. All money is not good money. Sometimes it's best to stay put and know when to hold them and know when to fold them. I ain't telling Lamar to take no damn pay cut ever. I'm just telling him, or not telling him, I ain't telling him shit. I'm just telling y'all, don't be so eager to take everything just because a motherfucker offer you $500 million. Be careful, because you might have to do some old crazy shit for that $500 million. Find out the details, find out the inner workings, figure out who you gonna be working around, all that type of shit, because they could have paid you to get you out in a long-term plan. Who fucking knows? But that's why I be like, yo, Lamar can outlast this front office if he stays there and had way more say than what he got now. And he got say now already. You feel what I'm saying? It's clear as day, Ravens are outdated as far as building a team. They are, all them three guys, Biscotti, EDC, and John, are all banking on Lamar coming back and performing well. That way they keep their names relevant. If they don't keep Lamar back, I can assure you it's downhill from there. I can assure you. I know for a fact, yeah. We all should know that for a fact. That's why I don't want to bring the fucking channel up, but that's why I sat there and brought that up, because at this point, it's evident. It's clear as day. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of it, I want to add too, there's no Super Bowl champions in the offseason. I remember twice, 2 seasons, 3 seasons, whatever. The fucking Browns was the champs of the offseason and didn't do shit. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even feed all into we didn't sign nobody. We finally signed somebody. Now everybody want to be pissed off about who we signed. It didn't get that serious for me. It only bothered me with this Nelson Agholor shit once I seen the numbers, and then on top of it, the person who I believe is behind this still got something to do. I've been told fucking John to sit back and don't touch nothing. Why the fuck he touching shit? Somebody pop this nigga fucking hand, yo. But it's beyond that. Get this, somebody come pick this little motherfucker up, yo. Who kid is this? Pick this motherfucker up, yo. Please, yo. But that's why, again, I just wholeheartedly feel like Lamar will outlast this front office. Biscotti already said he ain't gonna do this for too much longer. John looked like he stressed out all the fucking time. And again, he already on a 2-year deal, and that was his extension. Who gives a 3-year extension to somebody who's supposed to stay long term? Like, I don't understand that. So I think John was awarded duties on picking up a free agent wide receiver. But EDC, bitch, you on borrowed time, motherfucker. And so is you, John. That's why I ain't even worried about you right now. But EDC, I'm disappointed in you. You got no real true cojones. You did somewhat good on the draft, but bro, you know, you too busy trying to be like Ozzy, and you need to be like yourself. And now that we see what you coming with in the last 4 to 5 years, it ain't been desirable, because now we got 5 fucking picks in the draft, which means none of the picks that we got previous years before you or while we had you actually did things anywhere else. At least Ozzy had that going for him. You don't have that going for you, so we trending downwards. And the only bright spot, of course, is Lamar. I think it's time. But, you know, it is time. We're going to hear what they got to say coming up soon in April, first week of April, for their luncheon. I'm really intrigued with what's going to go down. And now, granted, I don't expect them to be 100% transparent, fully honest and all that shit, but they need to come up with some I can't even say that. I'm just ready for John to be gone, which again, he's not going to be going immediately, but they need to explain what the fuck the game plan is or something, yo. And I know them bitches panicking because they're trying to figure out what the fuck they're going to be asked in the fucking press conference, but you know, it's beyond that point, yo. Y'all done pissed the fans off enough. Y'all done, I don't want to say piss Lamar off, because like RG3 said, I don't think the relationship is broken like that. But we have to sit here and eyeball a lot of the moves that was previously done and what was previously allowed. And now we got a fucking Nelson Agholor on the team. Nelson Agholor. Now, again, granted, we had D-Rob on the team. D-Rob wasn't a highly recruited wide receiver. He was another wide receiver that went late in the draft, but was highly recruited. But you know, it's all good, man. We're gonna figure out what their ultimate game plan is. Long story short, I don't think that's gonna be Monken's guy. I hope they allow Monken to pick up said whatever wide receivers he would like in the draft. EDC, bro. All the front office need to go though, yo. All the front office needs to go. Biscotti need to go off on his ventures and do his own fucking thing. Ozzy, I think you tapped out too. As far as drafting goes, as far as he could still be GM, maybe he could be the owner, I don't know, but he good at, you know, personal relationships. But oh my god, yo. Rough time right now. Rough little period for the Ravens right now. The only bright spot, of course, is Lamar, but everybody gonna tell you he going, but I don't believe it. The whole rumors about this Ken Francis shit and all this stuff. I'm gonna tell you all this. Lamar's a fucking genius. He's a marketing genius. I told niggas. Lamar knows what he's doing. Very calculated. Definitely see a prosperous outcome happening for him, but he got to weather the storm because he ain't down with said organizations, and they don't like that. So they're going to try to get him any way they can. Shouts out to No Pad, No Pencil Sports. Go to his channel, No Pad, No Pencil Sports. Go to his channel. Go to click on live. Check out the video because we already covered this about a month ago now. Definitely buck breaking Lamar. Trying to, yo. But he 1-1, man. And he going to weather the storm. I really, truly believe he's going to remain a Raven. But there's definitely rough waters right now. But we going to get through it, though. Ravens flock, Ravens Nation, man. I ain't going to give up on the Ravens just because, you know, a few pussies in the front office. But it's all good, y'all, man. Y'all be safe out here. Y'all protect y'all energy. Felt good to finally rap with y'all. It's been a minute, but purposely, because so much shit been going on as far as the Ravens go, as far as the NFL goes. It's always a new story coming out, so why not just wait and see what's going on, you know? It's always a curveball, and even still, I'll still be having relevant videos that I did from a couple years ago. You know what I'm saying? So the shorts still gonna be coming in and out, but still, man. Yeah, man. Ravens flock, Ravens Nation. POP, hold it down. Mama, I love you. That's how I feel. But yeah, man, we just gotta wait and see, man. I'm more invested into the draft. I'm not. I know I was talking shit on Nelson Agholor, but I'm not worried about him. He might not even. Who know? I ain't wishing no injury, but you never know, man. Motherfucker might not even make it to the damn field this year. Who knows, man? But yeah, man, we gonna see what it's gonna be hitting for this year. Like I said, I'm more invested in the draft right now. But I'd be lying to you if I didn't tell you fucking Nelson Agholor threw me for a loop. That's surprising me. But yeah, man, I'm gonna holler at y'all on the next one, man. I'm out. To the next news story, man. I'm not tripping though off Nelson Agholor. It's just mind-boggling though that we keep doing the same 1-2 step. But I know who it's coming from. And his time is about to come, and he's about to be going too. But I'm gonna just ride this shit out, and we're gonna see how it's gonna go. So I'm out, y'all. Y'all be safe. Y'all protect your energy, man. I'm gonna holler at y'all the next one, man.